Welcome. You are watching To The Point. Let's quickly cut across to the latest coming in from Jammu and Kashmir. It seems the alliance which had run into rough weather is finally on the cards. You see on your television screen Farooq Abdullah, KC Venugopal. KC Venugopal, all smiles there. Possibly there has been an alliance which is brokered any time now. That press conference will take place. The NC Congress seat sharing deal will be announced. And indications seem to suggest NC will contest 51 and Congress will contest 32 seats. So finally, that has been the magic figure of this alliance. You have Farooq Abdullah and KC Venugopal very soon. That's the live frame that is coming in. An announcement is going to be made. What we can tell our viewers is that in all probability, the NC will contest 51 seats and the Congress will contest 32 seats. One would need to note the fine print of this, the 32 seats that you see of the Congress and the possibly 51 seats of the NC. The NC will be focused in the Kashmir Valley region while the Congress will be focused in the Jammu region. Mir Farid finally joining us for more. Mir, any time now that press conference will start. What more can you add? At least sources telling us NC to contest 51 and Congress at 32.
Yes, Preeti. In fact, moments back, there was a joint press conference, as we had reported earlier. National Conference and Congress have finally arrived at an agreement wherein, as you rightly said, 51 seats out of 90, the National Conference will contest. Congress will contest on 32 seats, while 5 have been left for a friendly contest. Now, if we define friendly contest, it means the candidates from both the parties will contest. Means if Congress has a candidate from Banihal, National Conference candidate will also fight. So these were basically the seats which were the bone of contention, and these were really ensuring roadblocks as far as this alliance is concerned. So some understanding has been made, and now we have had a joint press conference where Farooq Abdullah, Congress Pradesh Chief Tariq Hamid Kara, and then you also had the two troubleshooters, K. Venugopal and Salman Khurshid, who were also here. So finally, just a day before the final date of filing nomination papers for the first phase, they have managed to really clear all the roadblocks, and an alliance has taken shape. All the seats, all the 90 seats, they'll fight together, though you'll have a friendly contest on 5 seats, while 2 have been left for, 1 for CPIM and 1 for the Panthers party in Jammu. Preeti?
All right, so 51 plus 32 still doesn't add up to 90, Mir. Will you give us the rest?
Well, 51 plus 32 means 83 seats, and then you have 5 friendly contests. Now, friendly where you had a seat like Banihal or Sopore, where both the parties had strong candidates. So there they'll have a friendly fight, meaning that candidates from both the parties will be in the fray, and whoever the Janta selects or elects will be the winner from that. So these are the 5 friendly seats which have they have managed to find a common ground on, and these were the 5 seats which really were causing all the trouble as far as this alliance is concerned. So now they have finally decided that candidates from both the parties will contest, and then it means 83 plus 5 is 88, and then you have 2 seats which have been left for friendly parties like the CPIM and Panthers party, one in Kashmir and 1 in Jammu. So you have the complete 90 seats dissected here. So clearly you have finally both the parties coming together, ironing out differences. It took a long time. From the last 5 days there have been meetings, video conferencing, and then finally today you had 2 troubleshooters of the Congress dashing from Delhi to Srinagar early morning. Through the day they have had meetings with the Congress, with the National Conference, and finally they have had a hard-fought alliance. I mean, you had internal rebellions, you still have disgruntled lot. I spoke to many Congress and NC leaders. They still feel that the party should have fought separately, because these leaders have done a lot of work in their constituencies for years and years now. So just to not give them mandate at the end of the day, when the hour of reckoning comes, it is complete injustice with them. But as you heard, the top leaders, they have come together for the bigger cause, and the bigger cause is to keep BJP away from power in Jammu and Kashmir. And it seems that is the center point around which
stay with me. I'm going to come
fighting.
right back to you. Let's listen in to both Farooq Abdullah as well as KC Venugopal on the seat sharing arrangement right now. 5 seats for friendly fight. What does it really mean? Does it also give way to possibility of somebody else getting through with you splitting the vote? But that is separate. We'll also figure out where does the PDP stand, and these 32 for Congress, 51 for NC. How have they been distributed? Where the regions of Jammu and Kashmir come into question? But let's quickly listen in to Farooq Abdullah and KC Venugopal.
The whole idea is to protect the soul of the Kashmir. Because on one side, BJP is trying to destroy the soul of Jammu and Kashmir. Our India Alliance main objective is to save the soul of the Kashmir, save Jammu and Kashmir. So that is why Congress and National Conference coming together to make a government in Jammu Kashmir which is totally friendly with Jammu Kashmir people, totally save the people of Jammu and Kashmir. That's why we done discussion in a cordial relations, and we entered into a formula which our leaders will be shared. We will fight together, we will win Jammu and Kashmir, we will form the government in Jammu and Kashmir.
जैसा कि डॉक्टर फारूक साहब ने और वेणुगोपाल जी ने आपको बताया, अलायंस का जो स्पिरिट है, अलायंस का स्पिरिट जो है, ओके, जैसा डॉक्टर फारूक साहब ने और वेणुगोपाल जी ने बताया कि ये अलायंस स्टिच करने के पीछे इसका स्पिरिट क्या है, और जो हम लोगों ने आपस में अंडरस्टैंडिंग की है, बहुत ही कॉर्डियल एटमॉस्फेयर में हुई, एक दूसरे की सेंसिटिविटीज को अंडरस्टैंड करते।
Divide the people. We are believing in progress of the people. We are believing employment for the youth. We are believing in the unity, but they are believing in destructive politics.
सर फर्स्ट फेज में कितनी सीट कांग्रेस लड़ेगी और नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस कितनी सीट लड़ेगी? क्योंकि
No, that details we will circulate. We will circulate. All details we will circulate.
Circulated by phase wise.
Sir, are you not happy that we have got unity? That we are united to fight? Is that not enough for
We
you?
will circulate that. We will circulate every
You
detail.
circulate, we will tell you which are
Every
the
detail.
states.
Phase wise as well
What are you
as
worried about?
the
Yes, that's what Mr. Gandhi. Yeah, Putra boy.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, quickly cutting across to Mir Farid once again. Mir, interesting there, but 51 to 32, how has it been distributed across the two regions of Kashmir and Jammu?
Well, obviously, if you talk of Congress, it has been a force to reckon as far as Jammu is concerned. Though of late it has lost a lot of ground to the BJP, but it still is banking on local issues, really ensuring that it sails through at least on majority of the seats. Now, as far as National Conference is concerned, it has basically given those seats, or it will not have its candidates from most of the Jammu seats, especially proper Jammu. And then, if you talk of Kashmir, you will have, they basically have seen the winnability factor, they have seen the past record of candidates, their present cadre, and on those bases, they have taken some crucial decisions as far as leaving seats for the alliance partner. Now, as far as Kashmir is concerned, out of the 50, 51, 52 seats, you will have National Conference on majority of the seats, and you will have Congress basically fighting on around 16, 17 seats. Then you also have 5 friendly seats where last 5-6 days they did not have a consensus on, and finally today they have decided to have a friendly fight, which means that candidates from both the parties will fight, and whoever has the vote of the people, he'll get through. So those seats, finally that disagreement and that roadblock has been cleared by ensuring a friendly contest. So that's how it's shaping up. And as far as Congress is concerned, obviously it's banking on as I said, local issues where they think that the people voted on different issues as far as the Lok Sabha elections concerned, where it lost both seats in Jammu to the BJP. But as far as assembly elections are concerned, there are local issues where people are unhappy on various issues like unemployment, like investments, and post-Article 370 abrogation. People of Jammu are not happy. So Congress is banking that the people will vote for it, and now has the complete support of National Conference across Jammu on most of the seats of the Jammu, and vice versa as far as Kashmir is concerned, where Congress still has some faces who have won elections in the past, and they think that this time around they'll also sail through. So the National Conference has left a few seats, but as far as 5 seats, which basically were acting as the roadblock as far as the last many days of negotiations are concerned, they have finally decided that they will see a friendly contest where candidates from both the parties will fight. And then you have 2 seats which have been kept for alliance partners like the CPIM, most probably the Kulgam seat, where CPIM leader Mohammad Yusuf Tarigami will be the candidate. So both the parties have left the seat for him. And then in Jammu, 1 seat for the Panthers party. So this is an arrangement. And since both parties know that it is by all probability going to be a fractured mandate, so it is pivotal, it is critical that they come together and ensure that the bigger enemy, the threat posed by the BJP, is blunted by these 2 like-minded parties coming together. And in
What would be interesting in midst
India
of all of this, where stands the
Jammu
PDP as well, as Engineer Rashid's party. Engineer Rashid did defeat Umar Abdullah stunningly in the Lok Sabha elections, and how the BJP actually does this in the Jammu region. We're going to keep a keen eye. Interesting times ahead, politically speaking.